You know, we're supposed to be quiet, everyone else is trying to sleep. Okay. I'm going to start talking in a lower tone voice now because it's technically 11:30 at night and everyone else is going to sleep because they've got to get up at 5. I think I was up to the bit where we just got onto the plane. The plane itself, another United Emirates, we love them. They were a fantastic company. They gave us a free hotel room and it really was a nice flight. I finally saw Milan and as much as I could get through of Alice in Wonderland, and whatever the guy in front of me was playing on his TV set looked really interesting and had subtitles, so I watched that for some reason. Landing in Europe was like spectacular for the first time ever. The airport didn't have as much English, so it was harder to get through, and I loved that because it was a challenge for once.
Really?
Oh, sure. It was a challenge for me.
They had arrows pointing to go.
Those were confusing. We almost picked up like 3 other people's luggage trying to find ours because of impatience. When we finally got out of the airport, we met David's auntie, her husband, and their son, who's 2 years younger than us.
No, he's the same age as us.
Really?
Yes, he's like
right.
19.
Of course, because Europe.
He's got year 13 or something.
Oh, right.
That's
Damn.
why he's still in high school.
Oh, I always felt important for older than him. Anyway, shut up. We got off the plane. DK's auntie was ecstatic. There was hugs and it was crazy. It's European. DK was elated like a little child, smiling and giggling and frolicking.
Oh, what? Yeah, I'm not allowed to be happy, am I?
He's not allowed to be happy. It's terrifying. But it was understandable. It was the first time he'd seen snow. The first time I'd seen real snow. I tasted it, which I don't think they saw, so they still like me. We got in the car and headed to somewhere called Village. Bashikan.
No,
Bashikan. It's a small village within Hungary, where we met his grandma, and they cooked us a lot of food and gave us a lot of wine.
And cake.
They brought a huge cake. It was like 4 of us. It was ridiculous.
It's like a white forest cake.
A white forest cake.
Not a black forest cake. A white forest cake.
A white forest cake. There you go. That village was absolutely amazing. It was dead quiet. The snow was like probably 15-16 centimeters deep. It was fantastic. I walked around the whole thing in just this t-shirt because I was enjoying the cold at the time. I don't enjoy the cold now. It's freezing, but at the time I was excited, so it was okay. We were fed sausage, which they translated into blood sausage, which we weren't sure was correct, but it tasted about blood sausage.
It tasted okay, but
yeah, it tasted fine. It just looked like blood.
No, it just looked blood.
Yeah, it
just
was
congealed blood.
Congealed blood. There you go. That probably was what it was.
Probably.
Ew. Anyway, we left there and headed back to Dieu, which is where we're staying right now.
Yes.
With David's auntie's husband and their son. We're here on the second night now. We're hopefully not being too much of an intrusion, but we've stolen the parents' bedroom and they're sleeping with the son, so we feel terrible.
They offered.
You
we
can't
had
do
no
anything.
choice.
Yeah, we were forced to be happy.
Pretty much.
You eat what they feed you. You can't not decline anything. You can't help. You can't wash a dish. If you pick something up, they take it off you, put it back down, then pick it up again.
Yep.
It's insane. But we love it here. We went walking all of today. And saw everything. There was an absolutely amazing church. I'll load a video and some pictures for that. I haven't actually been able to take many pictures yet because I feel terrible about walking around with a giant camera while the people are walking us around. It's just embarrassing for them. They love alcohol. We were after about probably 3 hours walking. We were thirsty. We asked for a drink. So the husband, who didn't really understand us, just took us into a bar and gave us a heated white wine that was mixed with cinnamon. And that was my first thing of the day. And it was very hard to finish and intoxicating.
Really?
No, I wasn't drunk. No, that wasn't actually as bad as the copious amount of wine we've spent on that before. But yeah, so here we are now. I finally caught up. Tired, but having a fantastic time. I love Europe, love the snow. I should probably stop eating so much of it, but that's that. We're hoping to find giant open fields so we can have a snowball fight
away from public eyes
because it would be really awkward because it's what 10-year-olds do and we want to do it, but that's fair enough. We haven't seen snow before, so you can't blame us. Damn, what else? I mean, that's basically it. We're up to date, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah? I think we're up to date.